Hi everybody. Happy heat wave, everybody. Happy heat wave. It's right now it's 80 degrees where I am, and it's going to get up to past 100 degrees Fahrenheit today. So it's going to be pretty hot. And we're looking at my okra plants that suffered pretty badly yesterday. They've been growing, but that one there in particular looks like it may not make it. These other two, hard to say. And I'm going to look down on top of my beet plants, and there was more in here yesterday, and they died, some of them. So I think some of these will survive. I'm going to need to thin these out, what's left. Now my kohlrabi plants didn't make it. None of them sprouted at all, so I'm going to have to get something to put inside this bucket. Now these pepper plants look okay right now, but yesterday I came out here, they were mighty droopy, and I mean that. They did not look good, but they've more or less recovered overnight. And my carrot plants didn't do very well. None of them sprouted, so I'm gonna buy some started plants to put in there. And then over here we got my basil plus the stevia, and I'm not sure what to say about that stevia plant. The basil seems to be growing, but it didn't look too good yesterday either. That one leaf is not too good. I'm not sure what's causing that brownness on that leaf, because other than that it looks healthy. And the tomato plants like heat, so they seem to be doing okay. I hope that they are. They seem to be. It's hard to know for sure. They are growing, but it seems kind of slow. But before, just 2 days ago, it was no hotter around here than 70 degrees Fahrenheit, and now it's gotten quite a lot hotter, and it's supposed to stay hot like this for a few more days. So we're just going to have to see what happens. The garden is doing okay, but not great. I got to replant in some of these buckets, and it's getting later and later, which makes it harder to find any decent plants at these different places. I'm a month behind on these buckets, and I'm not sure what I'm going to put in them. So here we are hours later, and since it's late in the planting season, there aren't that many options for me to get plants now. This one plant that looks kind of pitiful is that's an eggplant, a Japanese eggplant, and I'm going to plant that. And then we got some other plants, which are cucumbers. I've never grown cucumbers before. I've never had a reason that I would grow cucumbers, but I will this year because my other stuff didn't work out. So I'm gonna plant this stuff and we're gonna see how it looks. So I've got these planted in there, which is good, I guess. I've never really been all that interested in growing cucumbers, but I thought I'd show you some of these other plants. Now, luckily, it's not 103, it's only 101. So these plants look kind of droopy. And these are the cucumber plants here. And then these, of course, are my pepper plants. And they're surviving, but it's about all you can say about it. And this is the eggplant I just put in there, plus I put one cucumber plant in there. And then, once again, these are the beets. And these are my okra plants. They do not look happy. They really just don't. Hard to say what's going to happen with these, if they're going to make it or not. And my tomato plants, so far they look okay. They don't look spectacular. And lastly, we get back to this basil and stevia. It's really hard to say what's going on with this. But we got more brown leaves on the basil, and the stevia doesn't look like it's grown at all. So I don't know what to do here. Anyway, that's the garden. I'm gonna just go ahead and put some water on some of these plants that I just put in, and also those beets. I'll just mist them a little bit to get the top of the soil a little bit damp, because I really think it should be done. But other than that, I'm not sure what else to do. So that's about it. Thanks for watching.